Good day everyone. Today we are going to tackle the movement framework. Movement framework has four concepts: the body, space, effort, and relationship. Each concept has subcategories and categories. The first concept is the body. The body and his categories are body parts, body shapes, action of the body parts, and action of the whole body.
Body parts includes segments and joints, including the head, neck, ears, eyes, nose, mouth, shoulders, elbows, wrist, hands, fingers, belly, chest, spine, back, bottom, hips, knees, ankles, feet, and toes.
Next categories of the concept body is the body shapes. Body shapes has its own movement elements: narrow, wide, round, twisted, symmetrical, and asymmetrical.
This is the picture of the narrow, the wide, the twisted, the round. The difference between symmetrical and asymmetrical body shape. If you know that the symmetrical means that the both sides of something are identical, then it should be easy to learn that asymmetrical means the opposite, the two sides different in some way. Asymmetrical things are irregular and crooked and don't match up perfectly when folded in half. Whenever we distribute compositional elements evenly around a central point or axis, we'll make a symmetrical design. So this is the example of symmetrical and asymmetrical body shape.
Next category is actions of the body parts. An example is a player doing stretching. At first, a player put his weight to the center. When he started to do movement, he transferred his weight to the right leg. Then move again to the left leg and transfer his weight and back to the center.
The next categories and subcategories of the body is the action of the whole body, including non-locomotor, locomotor, and manipulative. Non-locomotor movements are body movements without traveling, such as stretch, curl, twist, turn, spin, swing, push, pull, rise, sink, gesture, dodge, balance, counterbalance. Locomotor means the movements are those that incorporate traveling from one point to another. This is an example of the locomotor. This manipulative movements involve both the body and an object, such as throw, roll, strike, kick, volley, catch, trap, dribble, and carry. This is an example of manipulative movements.
The next concept is space, and its categories are location, direction, level, pathway, plane, and extension. Location. Our first categories is the location. So, ngayong araw is may papakita ko sa inyo
is the general space. So ito yung tinatawag nating general space. Yan. So what the subspace is, ganito lamang yung lawak.
Direction.
The next category is the direction. Backward or forward, backward, sideways, up and down, clockwise, and counterclockwise. So, ganito po yung forward, backward, sideways, up and down, clockwise, counterclockwise, that is the direction.
Level.
The next category of space is the level, and its movement elements are low, medium, and high. And this is an example of level. First is the low. Second is the medium. And third is the high. And that is the movement elements of the level.
Pathway.
Next category of space is pathways, and its movement elements are straight pathways, curved pathways, and zigzag pathways. And this is an example of curved pathways. Atras. And this is an example of zigzag pathways.
Plane.
The next category of space is the plane, and its movement elements are the sagittal plane, the frontal plane, and transverse plane. And this is an example of sagittal plane. And this is an example of frontal plane. Last is the transverse plane.
And extension.
So the next category is the extension. So may dalawang elements of movements ang extension, the small and large. So ang pagkakaiba ng small and large, kapag maliit lang yung space ng small, ganito lang lamang yung magiging step niya. So how about the large? So kapag malawak naman yung space ng large, magkakaroon siya ng step na ganito. So that is the difference of small and large extension. Next concept is the effort. So we have four categories in effort. We have the time, force, flow, and focus. So first we have time. So sa time, merong movement elements na fast, slow, and acceleration. So ganito yon. Sa slow muna tayo. So sa slow, pwedeng sa fast So, sa acceleration naman, pwede nating pagsabayin ang slow and fast. Slow. Fast. Acceleration. So, that is the time. So the next category is the force. So the movement elements of force is meron tayong hard and soft. So uunahin natin yung soft. So pwedeng sa passing. So sa soft naman, kapag malapit lang yung kakampi natin, ginagamit natin yung soft na pagpasa. So, kapag malayo naman yung kakampi natin, ginagamit natin yung hard pass. Ito yung hard pass na tinatawag. Kapag may bola tayo at malayo yung kakampi natin, ina-hard pass natin. Fast break, pass. So, that is the example of... So, the next category is the flow. So, the movement elements, meron tayong dalawa. We have the free and bound. So, unahin natin yung free. Sa free naman is, ang example po sa free naman, is sa basketball. So sa basketball, kapag free tayo, kapag walang coach at wala pang nag-uumpisa yung laro, so free tayong mag-dribble, free tayong mag-shoot, free tayong magpasa, free tayong kung anong gagawin natin. Kasi yun yung tinatawag na free natin. So for me, so sa bound naman is ito na yung kapag meron tayong ando na yung sa coaching na. So sa coaching nakikinig tayo sa coaching at kung ano yung sinasabi ng coach natin, yun yung pinapakinggan natin. So kapag sinabi ng coach natin na doon ka, hihintay ka doon at sasaluin mo yung bola para kapag masaluin yung bola is titirahin mo. So sa sayaw naman, yung bound naman is parang sa sarili mo lang, pwedeng gagalaw ka ng gagalaw sa sarili mo, ganyan. Yung free naman is free ka kung anong gagawin mo. So that is for me the example of flow and the categories of flow. So the last category of effort is the focus. So, sa focus is we have two movement elements. We have the direct and indirect. So, ipapakita ko sa inyo first ang direct. So, sa direct naman for me is sa basketball. Kapag sa basketball ka, kapag yung direct ito direct. Sa direct is kapag nasa iyo yung bola at binigay sa iyo ng kasama mo at wala kang ni sino mang kasama na makakalaban mo, ida-direct layup mo. Yan, kapag wala kang kalaban, ida-direct layup mo. Direct layup siya sa ring. So, yung indirect naman for me, yung indirect naman is kapag binigyan ka ng kasama mo, so for example, may kalaban ako, so may hadlang. So, ganito. So, iisipin mo kung paano mo yun lulusutan. Yun yung indirect. For example, nagdidribble ako at may kalaban dyan, may hirapan tayong papasukin siya. Kasi marami pang galaw. Bago natin malilay-up or mapapasok yung bola. So, yun yung indirect at direct for me.
The fourth movement concept is relationship. Its categories are goal, environmental, people, position, and timing. Goal can be collaborative, cooperative, and competitive. Collaborative means conducted by two or more parties working together. Next is cooperative, means involving mutual assistance in working toward a common goal. The last is competitive, means relating to a situation in which people or groups are trying to win. Environment can be static and dynamic. Static means stable and does not move. Dynamic changes and move. Next is people. It can be solo, partner, or a group. This is an example of solo. A partner. Or a group. The timing can be simultaneous, alternate, and successive. Thank you for watching.